Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. I'm Joel Anderson, the director here at Archway Gallery. We always appreciate your patronage, and actually since it's December, thank you for your patronage all year for our familiar faces. A couple announcements. First of all, our after Christmas sale this year is a little more after Christmas than it has been in the past. We're calling it our end of year sale. We're actually going to have it Friday, December 30th and Saturday the 31st, rather than a couple days after Christmas as it's been in the past. So we'll have our artists bring in some pieces from their studios to get rid of, so we can get into production mode with our 2017 pieces. The other announcement, the drawing sessions we've been having every few weeks or so. I think the next one is the 11th on a Sunday from 10 to noon. Starting January 1st, we're going to be doing those every single Sunday. So they're quite popular, and we're expanding that opportunity for folks to come in and just draw some human figures, and it's quite an enjoyable time. Tonight we have our featured artists, Andre and Virginia Bally. This, I believe, is their first time doing the show by themselves. Previously they collaborated with Cookie, but this is all them this time, so let me turn things over to them to get started.
First of all, thank you all for coming out in this really bad weather. We're glad that anybody came out tonight. We are so grateful to Archway Gallery. It's a wonderful gallery. We love the people. The people are wonderful. The artists are talented people, and we're so happy to be here with this group. Our show is called Three-Dimensional Stretch. The reason is when we started as a team, and we started over 25 years ago as a team, and then we got married, is that we started basically just in ceramics. We just started, you're basically 70s type ceramics. And we just started growing and growing, and at some point we decided we wanted to go outside just ceramics. We started working with glass, we're now working with metal, we're working with found objects. And if you look around, you'll see all of those tonight. And that's why we are stretching out of our comfort zone, and we will continue to stretch out of our comfort zone. I would like for you to take a look around. If you have any questions, we would be delighted to answer them for you.
No, it's my turn.
Yes.
Again, thank you so much for coming out. The weather's forward. We really appreciate you being here. I appreciate Archway also. If you look around, I'm going to sort of step you through a few things that we've been working on and how different things work and what we're really doing with it. In the area around here behind me, you see mostly black and white work. It's porcelain. It has a black underglaze that's been over-fired. Ask me about that later. It's really exciting. And then it's been sandblasted. That's my trick. I'm a one-trick pony. I like to do the sandblasting, and I'll sandblast anything. The dogs have to be careful around our house. Behind us, we also have a series of boats. Some of them are hand-painted by Virginia. Some of them are sandblasted. The stages and the process of doing the sandblasting is a little complicated, and again, please ask me, I'd be happy to explain it. They told me not to get into the minutiae, so I will. But you'll also notice we have etched glass against one wall, and then in the very back, we have a new thing that we're working on. It's the repujado, which is a traditional Mexican folk art. We were learning from a wonderful woman in San Antonio, Thelma, and she is a real treasure, and she's taught us quite a bit. And we decided to have fun with it, so taking the steps from religious icons to rock and roll icons was for us very easy. So we have quite a few rock and roll icons back there. During the day, we worked all day long, people coming in and go, oh, but you don't have so-and-so. And I said, give me your name and we'll do a commission gladly. So if there's an icon that you don't see up there, let us know. Again, always open for questions. So pleased you guys came out. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any questions for Andy and Virginia? Yes.
So I noticed that these play in several of your pieces.
Or what? I'm sorry. The bees. Oh, the bees. Well, I was telling everyone, it kind of was an evolution. It was an evolution. I had a piece that I was underglazing, which is the painting on with the colors. And I found I had a little spot on it, and I go, oh, what am I going to do with that? So I put a little bee there. And Andy liked the bee, so he's run with the bees.
Yeah, I've become a little obsessed with the bees. When we first started doing bees, Virginia did the original piece. And if you'd like to see the original piece, it was a presentation roll that we did for the ceramic store on 11th Street. If you go in there, there's a nice big sunflower bowl above their desk. Has a bee on it. That's Virginia's
my
bowl. That's where it all started. But as we went through the process, my nephew in Canada actually noticed that I was a little obsessed with the bees, and he sent me a great deal of information on the plight of the bees in North America. And I pass that along as often as I can. Bee awareness is something that I think people should be more aware of. It's a critical situation. We lose the bees, we lose our food source. So keep that in mind. And again,
Plant flowers.
Yeah. Any other questions? Again, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for coming.